Hello children, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine as well as your family members are fine and you all are taking care to protect yourself against COVID-19, right? Yes. So children, today we are going to start part 2 of lesson number 2, the Northern Mountain. Yes, in the part 1 we have learned about the Himalayas, and among the 4 zones we have learned about one zone, that is Greater Upper Himalayas. So now we will learn about the other zones, that is Lesser or Middle Himalaya, Lower Himalayas or the Northeastern Hills, as well as today we will learn about the uses of Himalayas. So everyone take out page number 142, Lesser or Middle Himalaya. Yes. Average height of this range is 5000 meters above sea level. It has many passes at great heights. A narrow way over or through mountains is called a pass. There are thick forest of pine, cedar, oak and fir. So yes, so the height of this Himalaya is 5000 meter. Okay, it is not like that every mountain has this height only. There are some also, there are some other mountains also which has less height, so that is called as what? Pass. That is called as what? Pass. So the average height of this mountain is how much? 5000 meters. So there are different types of forest also, like pine, cedar, oak and fir. Next, coming to the weather is cool and pleasant here in summers. Millions of tourists visit here during summer. They are also come to watch snowfall in winter. Srinagar, Shimla, Kullu, Manali, Mussoorie, Almora, Nainital and Darjeeling are some beautiful hill stations of this range. Kedarnath and Badrinath are also in this range. So yes, they are very beautiful hill stations also. So this Himalaya is regarded as the most beautiful because during winter you have a snowfall, as well as it is very cool and pleasant weather in summer also. So that's the reason it attracts so many tourists. Many tourists come to this place to watch the beautiful hills and the Himalayas. So some of the places over here is Srinagar, Shimla, Kullu, Manali, Mussoorie, etc. And Kedarnath and Badrinath are also in this range. So this is a very beautiful place over here. The Lesser and Middle Himalayas are also regarded as a tourist places because many tourists come and they enjoy the weather of this Himalaya. Next is the Lower Himalayas or Shivalik range. It is the lowest range of Himalayas. The average height of this range is about 1250 meters above sea level. It gets heavy rainfall during summer, so the slopes are covered with thick forest. So yes, when compared to other Himalayas, it is where it has a very lowest range because it has a meter of only 1250 meters. Okay, when others are having 10,000 meters, 5,000 meters, but this Himalayas are having only 1250 meters, which is above sea level. Sea level से थोड़ा सा ऊपर है बस. Next, it gets heavy rainfall during summer season also, so that's why they have a thick forest. Yes, as I said you that if the land is very fertile, if the land is receiving a proper rainfall, it can have a good, good forest, good plants, good trees. So that's the reason this area is having a good for a good rainfall, a heavy rainfall during summer season also. It contains a good forest also, and that forest again they are transferring us, giving us the wood, trees, etc. So there are many valleys between the middle and lower Himalayas. These valleys are called dunes. Dehradun is one such valley. So there are many other valleys also, and that valleys are called as what? Dune. And one of the good valley, or you can say as the greatest valley, is the Dehradun. There is one such among this valley. The land at the foot of the Shivalik range is very fertile. It is called the Tarai region. It is covered with a long grass and thick forest of teak, cane, bamboo and sal. It is regarded as storehouse of wood. Tiger, elephants, panthers, deer and rhinoceros live here. So this land of Shivalik range is very fertile. It does not receive snowfall. It does not receive, the weather is not that much cool, but it receives heavy rainfall. So that's why this heavy rain, as a reason it receiving heavy rainfall, it is called as what? Tarai region. And because there is a heavy rainfall, it is covered with a long grass and thick forest. What type of forest? Trees you can find over here, that is teak, cane, bamboo and sal. These are the different types of forest trees which you can find here. That's the reason this is called as what? The storehouse of wood, because the wood, because the trees which it contains, it gives us wood. That's the reason this is called as what? Storehouse of wood. And other animals also you can find over here, that are tigers, elephants, panthers, deer and rhinoceros. So this does not receive snowfall, but it receives heavy rainfall, and due to heavy rainfall it contains a very big forest, and if definitely where there is a forest, there are animals also, it contains animals also. Next is what? The northeastern hills. The mountains in the northeast are not very high, they are really hills. The northeastern hills are the Patkai Hills, the Naga Hills and the Lushai Hills. Close to these are also the Garu, the Khasi and the Jaintia Hills. They get heavy rainfall in summer, they are covered with green forest. So yes, these does not have a big mountains, it has only hills. So few hills places they have seen over here, that is Patkai Hills, the important hills, or you can see the popular hills of this place: Patkai Hills, Naga Hills, Lushai Hills. Okay, there are other hills also, and these hills are covered with the green forest. Coming back to the uses of Himalayas, like what are the uses of Himalayas? So first one, the Himalayas are very useful to us. It guards our northern border. So first point is that Himalaya, they guards our northern border. Because see, someone is standing at the back. If I stand in front of that person, so I am guarding that person. So definitely the Himalayas, it is also very big Himalayas. So these Himalayas are guarding what? They are guarding the northern border. Next is what? It protects from the very cold and dry winds coming from Siberia. So second is what? It is protecting us from the weather which is coming from Siberia. The cold and the hot weather which is coming from the Siberia, it is just chucking towards the mountain, the Himalayas. Okay, and then it is not been passing from the Himalayas. We are not receiving that type of weather. Okay, why? Because the weather conditions are been covered, are been protected because of Himalayas. Next is what? The Himalayas check rain bearing clouds coming from the seas. They rain heavily all along the northern plains. Okay, yes. So again, third is one, if you are getting a good rainfall, it is because of Himalayas. So because of these Himalayas, there are rivers. So because of the rivers, there are trees. So because of all these things, you are having what? You are having rainfall. It is a huge store of ice and rainwater that feeds the rivers all around the world. Again, another use of that is what? Yes, it has so much of ice. Okay, and usually when the ice melts during summer, तो आइस मेल्ट होने के बाद वो क्या बनता है? पानी बनता है. सो जब हिमालयस का भी आइस मेल्ट होता है, इट बिकम्स व्हाट? इट बिकम्स वाटर, एंड दैट वाटर इज बीन फॉर्मिंग इन द रिवर. दैट वाटर इज फ्लोइंग इन द रिवर. वो पानी, वो जो हिमालय जब मेल्ट होके जब पानी होता है, तो वो पानी रिवर्स की झरनों में जाता है. Okay, so these rivers, if there is a water, from where they are getting this water? They are getting this water from the Himalayas. All through the year अगर rivers में पानी होता है, तो वो पानी कहाँ से आता है? वो पानी हिमालय से आता है. Okay, another benefit, another uses of Himalaya. The rivers irrigate the plains and help in the generation of hydroelectricity. Again, next one, yes, these rivers, where there is a Himalayan water. So these rivers, they irrigate the plains. Irrigate the plains मतलब क्या? जहाँ पे भी खेती बाड़ी होती है, या जहाँ पे भी फसल होता है, या जहाँ पे भी झाड़ होते हैं, तो उनको पानी कहाँ से मिलता है? ये रिवर से पानी मिलता है. And ये रिवर से again we have what? Hydroelectricity. We are getting what? Electricity. Okay. Next is what? The forest and wild animals form our natural wealth. The forest give us valuable furniture, wood and herbs. Yes. So this forest and wild animals, this is our natural wealth. This can be regarded as our wealth. And these forests, again, they are giving us a good wood as well as herbs. So where there is we are having furniture at our homes. So why we are having this furniture? Because we are having a good amount of forest. So if you are having a good forest, definitely it gives us food. See, so many uses of Himalayas are there. Okay, coming to the water, to the forest, animals. These are different types of uses of Himalayas. So with this, children, we have completed the half part, half lesson. So in the next class, in the next session, I will teach you about the life in the northern Himalayas. Life in the northern Himalayas means कि वहाँ पे इंसान रहते हैं या नहीं रहते हैं. We will learn this in the next class. So till then, you go through the lesson, understand these 4 zones of Himalayas and the uses of Himalayas, and we will be back in the next session. Till then, children, goodbye and take care.